world's best gather here. XBL baseball starts now.
It's crushed to the moon, and we're tied.
He picks it up on the second, over to first in time for the double play that ends the inning.
That's gone.
Oh my, oh my, oh my.
Trying to repeat.
It's good!
Homeward to the pen. This game is over.
Oh! Crushed! Left field! Off the pole!
Domingo Bell, deep right center field, carrying, and it's gone. That was hit hard. Left center field. Did she do it again? To the wall.
Swung on Bell to the deep left field. Is this baby gone? A grand slam!
Champion! The AAA World Series is over. What a live shot!
I can't believe my eyes.
The world's best gather here.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another production here of the Cross-Platform Baseball League. Tonight, the long-awaited start of the AAA World Series here for Season 19 between JulioAces and Heismann3000. Two players who, at the beginning of it all, were definitely in the mix, but now stand at the top of the pile. And bringing that to you is myself, Dwayne, and as always, my partner, Mystery Man, the AAA's aficionado. We're never going to miss a big one like this to start it off. How you doing tonight, Misto?
I'm doing good. I think we're all excited to get the final series of season 19 kicked off here. It feels like it was a long time in coming, but I do feel like both players have really earned this, and so I'm really happy for both of these guys. I've been friends with Heisman for a long time, and Julio's been such a great addition the last few seasons. Just always been a competitor, and he's had a sense of humor, and even when his roster was garbage, all he did was laugh about it. And we know that he likes to focus on defense. So he's definitely going to be in for it here.
Yeah, I mean, you have a coming together of eras almost in this AAA here. We have the fresh Julio, the sophomore. Yeah, like you said, he's really ingratiated himself into the community. He's really just a fun, just great player all around. And he's really leaned into the big defense humor, and he's built his team much more to his standard and what he would like this season, and it's shown in some obvious play. And he's going up against Heisman, who's a longtime AAA player, man, who can probably play. He'll easily clock his 10 seasons in the XBL, with probably I think 6 or 7 of those being in the AAA. He's been stalwart always. He's always a difficult matchup. This season, he actually managed to fight and grind, as he always does, his way to the top of the pile as the number 1 seed. But in this gauntlet that is the AAA, number 1's not too far from things like number 10, number 5, number 6, all that, as we know. So Heisman at the top of the pile, well earned, now has a chance to go for his title against, like we said, the fiery sophomore in Julio. I mean, it's a really, really good setting for what could be a AAA all-time matchup.
Yeah, definitely. I was kind of hyping Heisman up before we get into the keys. I was kind of hyping him up fairly early in the season, and I had some folk. He's been hyped up before, so people weren't really buying what Misto was selling. But I was like, no, I'm telling you, there's something different here. I can feel it. I've played against him. I've scrimmed him. It's not the same. I think this time he's gonna come through. And he's done that so far, and even if you lose in the World Series, he's still done it. But getting into the keys of the game, the eyes have it. So in Heisman's look, AAA has gotten a little bit loose as far as plate discipline in the playoffs, especially. And I can understand to a degree why, but I think it's been a little bit too much. And both of these players are capable of controlling that zone. So I think that's going to be important here. Our second point is the stars not seeing stars. And they're going to be seeing stars if Julio does what we know he can do, which is challenge hard for the long ballo, hit tons of home runs. Didn't necessarily excel with home runs in the playoffs so far, but more than capable, and certainly more capable than Heisman, who's a little bit more of a mixed, smallish ball player. Which brings us to number 3, which is anti-momentum. So on the converse, I think Julio, who has improved his pitching quite a bit, not known as a pitcher, but regardless, has made some strides in that area, really quite a bit. And we saw against Elron Coyne that Heisman was dangerous when he started to get momentum, and he could put up 5 or 6 in an inning. And because of his pitching, you can't come back from that. So Julio has got to, he can't be doing what Coyne was doing. Coyne would pitch great for 3 innings, and then he would have an inning where there was like 7 or 8 meatballs that are basically just sitting there. It's okay to lose a pitch once in a while, but you can't go through 1 or 2 half innings where you're just losing the ball. Heisman is too good of a hitter for that nowadays.
Yeah, I think you've hit on a lot of really, really strong points about both their styles of play here. Speaking also from AAA this season myself, having played both these guys, Julio, I think I got away with one early. I think I might have swept him, or was it a split? It was something like that. Definitely got away with a really tight game where there was a big play at the end and like a 9-8 victory type thing where, yeah, I mean, he's got an eye for the ages against Heisman, who I just am fresh off that playoff loss from, who I can again confirm has an eye as good as anybody's has been in the AAA in a very, very long time. So, and he hits the ball with so much contact no matter where it's pitched. Whereas, Julio's kind of got a sweet spot. You don't want to throw him certain things. If you do, you're going to get punished for sure. So, yeah, there's a lot that can play out here. AAA this season was, like you said, a mixed bag of a lot of real cool goodies. And we have 2 of the best shining gems here at the top. So we're going to go for, a kickoff of a World Series. These 2 are pre-recorded tonight. The first 4 are here of this series, and then we are almost wrapped up. There is no final result yet. So we're going to go into this blind, and we're going to enjoy it with you. Game 1 coming up. Hang tight. The Corral, site of Game 1 of the AAA World Series here in Season 19, home of Heisman and the Stars. It is the site. The away team, the Aces, going to dig in first. Players going to exchange their quick pleasantries. And we are set for a very, very exciting one. I can say, as a matter of fact, this is the biggest ever XBL game ever played at the Corral. So let's see it.
Yeah, that is true. We didn't see as many long balls as we thought we might see in the last series. But Julio's already probably staring at that right center field fence and kind of excited, and even the short center field.
Yeah, the stadium definitely offers quite a few interesting dimensions that both these players could easily take advantage of. As we see Charlie Baltimore on the hill for the Stars as the #1 starting pitcher here in this World Series, going up against Hines Ward, longtime NFL wide receiver, now taking his talents to the XBL World Series. And Julio with the good eyes evened it up at 2-2 here early. Yes, Uni has caught an astray in chat already. Oh, we've got a walk here to start the AAA World Series. We see a well-exercised eye from Julio, and let's see if he can make something out of that. Yausphere will bat.
Yeah, Charlie seems to be off a little bit. Can't seem to find her footing.
There's a distractor in play at first base, also affecting the accuracy. Let's see how Heisman approaches. Ooh, a bat one right down the middle. Fouled away just a tad late. Players reset. One shot through the right side for a single. There's 2 on, no out here for the Aces to start it off.
Yeah, that was a pitch that Charlie needed there. Pretty good fastball high, not Julio's bag necessarily, but he got right on that.
It's Otis Ranchez, shortstop, batting third, hits one hard to right field, but it's caught by Billy Bombs.
Yeah, tough break there. Good swing.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 17.
Look at this guy here, big power, big contact, first pitch slayer, bad ball hitter, Nathan Nibbles.
Great opening pitch from Charlie.
That one's hit on a line to center, gonna get down, load the bases with 1 out. It's about as good as an outcome you could expect there. You know, for Heisman, that pitch was catching a little bit of plate.
Yep. Yeah, cut fastball anywhere in the middle is not a good pitch, even if it's high or low.
This guy, I think his name's Reg Mop. RBI hero, powers raised, clutches up already. We're in the top of the first, and that's the earliest I've ever seen clutch engaged.
Yeah, RBI hero and clutch. That's brutal.
And now he has to come to him here in a hitter's count with a strike. Let's see what Heisman does. Big pitch here early in this game. Hit into the left center field gap. That was a little bit out of the zone. It's going to get down for at least a single. Fox throws the ball into second. 2 runs will score. Runners are at first and third with 1 out. After the 2 out RBI, or 1 out RBI single for Julio. Good job there.
Yeah, Julio went fishing there, but it was a relatively smart fish because the ball was thrown in there pretty slow, and with that much power, it doesn't have to be on the plate.
Yeah, pushed it over the infield there for a very, very good result. And those runners at first and third still causing somewhat of a problem. The counts run full. Charlie Baltimore's in a really rough first inning here. Heisman trying to clean it up, gets a strikeout.
Oh, that's
There's 2 down.
huge. Monster.
Number 12.
SEC speed, the center fielder. With little hack and bad jumps. Sees 3 pitches, it's 2-1. First and third. Swing and a miss. Now the count runs full. Runners are thinking about going. They do not. There's a walk.
Ooh.
So
Pretty good eye there. That was tight,
number
Dwayne. That was a
38.
pretty good pitch.
It's the second time we've seen the bases loaded as well in this first inning. Heisman looking for a way out. He's thrown 33 pitches now. There's a second strike. 0-2 pitch. This is high. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Wow.
Heisman gets out of it with 2 runs across. I think that's a pretty good result considering the amount of base runners we saw. As they were left stranded.
As horrible as that was, that could have been so much worse. You did spend a lot of pitches, but to get out of there with only 2 runs is really kind of a gift.
Shortstop, number 2.
Heisman somewhat eager swings at that one. So first pitch, there's 1 out. Now it's 1-1 to Eduardo Manuel. Sees a strike. 1-2 pitch. Check swing. Count goes 2-2. It's swung on the ground. Mock picks it up. Throws to first in time for the second out. As now Kelly Strokes will get a chance to hit third, or the first baseman. 3-hole hitter.
Yeah, Strokes has that versa righty. Got to keep a key on her this game. She could be dangerous.
Julio with the forkball. He's got the 2-seam curveball, changeup, fastball. It's the 5-pitch mix we have here on the starter. Boss Crab. And that's a really nice curveball in there for a strike. Well placed. 2-2. Check swing.
Ooh.
Now it's full. It's swung on. It's flipped out behind the shortstop. It's going to get down into the grass. It's a 2-out, full count single with the broken bat by Heisman.
Yeah, and this is the type of pitcher Crab that you're going to want to take some pitches out of, wouldn't you say, Train?
Yeah, you definitely want to try and burn that velo early because the junk and accuracy aren't doing much for you. You have a chance to dig into Julio's bullpen if you can kind of work yourself into some positive situations. So Heisman looking to be selective. He's got himself ahead 2-1 in this game. Now it's evened up though. Julio with a really good pitch. Runners at first with 2 down. Count runs full again by Boss Crab. It's a changeup. Down the middle. It's crushed.
Whoa.
Right center. Deep. Speed is back. He can't get it. It's gone. The game is tied.
He completely lost that pitch. Yeah, he completely lost it. I think Heisman was more than anything just trying to run up the pitch count, but he got a meatball.
Yeah, that changeup was left on a platter. Heisman did what he needed to do with it. Put it over the fence to tie the game early. You know, after a first inning where we saw bases loaded twice from the Aces, 2 runs scored, and we thought it couldn't get much worse of a start for Heisman. You know, like we said, he got away with those 2 runs, and all of a sudden, in one shot, he's got himself a tie game going into the second.
Yeah, and we've seen Baltimore get going after a slow start several times in the Elron series, so Charlie is not done here.
Heisman gets a fly out into the right center field gap where Magic Man can easily make a catch. Julio wants to be a little bit more selective on some of those tailing fastballs in the future.
Back to neutral.
This one's hit on the ground at first. Going to be easy for Strokes to take it herself.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So there's 2 down for Yao. Yeah, on the 40th pitch now, no longer tense. Julio standing at the plate wondering what it was all for. This one's hit hard. Shortstop able to pick it up. And while throws it to first in time, great play. Good reaction there by Heisman to end the inning. Let me go to the bottom of the second.
Yeah, I think the problem if you're Julio is you don't have the pedigree that Heisman has on the mound, and we're seeing a lot of middle pitches now. Julio seems a little bit rattled with Crab right now.
Yeah, location pitching, not really in the Aces' strong suit. If you read the scouting report, you know, Julio's a big hitter. That's definitely a big part of what got him here. But if he can clean it up on the hill a little bit, he's got himself every chance in the world to stay in a game and go beyond that, as has been demonstrated on his way to this World Series.
He does mix pitches well, but as we saw right there, Train, curveball down the middle is not going to do it here.
Yeah, you know, another hanger gets punished, and Heisman's got good speed on the base paths. Remember, he did it all last inning with 2 outs, so you don't want to be testing him even with the pitcher at the plate. I think he so kindly reminded me that he went yard with one of his pitchers in our series. I'm not going to lie, folks, I did repress those memories, so I couldn't tell you.
Well, there's Baltimore.
And there she is with a hit up the middle, so you got to watch out. Heisman always dangerous, extends the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, number 1.
Genus Coops looking to keep the inning alive, wake up the Stars offense even more with that big speed on second. Any type of hit probably challenges a throw to the plate. Julio just missing here. It's a good forkball. Catches the bottom portion of the zone. That's about as good as you can locate it. 2-2 pitch, flipped. Third baseman with runners over the bag. It gets past. The runs coming around to score. Now the Stars are up 3-2. There it is.
Terrible luck for Julio. Great luck for the Stars.
That's, you know, if you've watched a lot of Stars baseball, I know I happen to have gone up against him quite a few times this season. He can pull that off, you know, more often than not. So nicely performed sort of hit and run play.
That's one of those momentum plays that we did kind of highlight in the pregame. And sure enough, it was Heisman with the momentum, but now got burned up badly on a great forkball.
Yeah, he couldn't quite snowball that in anything bigger, but he did get the 1 run out of it. He's going to be looking to try and do more with more chances at the plate. But now the meat of the order for the Aces is up, and this is where Julio looks to aim to do some damage. He does not quite get a hold of that. Oh, it's bottled by Manuel. Heisman doesn't react well to it. You can see the disappointment as big defense has already shown its ugly face here in the World Series.
Yeah, that's the slowest I've ever seen Manuel operate. What the heck was he doing out there?
There's going to have to be some sort of inquiry as to, you know, was he paid off? This one's hit out into right, and this one's mishandled. Heisman, with his fielders turning their backs on the game at this moment.
Number 5.
You know, we can't really get away from Metalhead being a third player in a lot of scenarios. Seems to be coming to play in this moment. We'll see if it snowballs into anything more severe.
Yeah, and Julio's the absolute type of hitter. You can't afford those defensive. Oh, what's going on here?
See, a difficult one. It looked like it maybe was caught, so the runners did return back to the bag, but then Julio forced to run to second. Heisman didn't really realize he may or may not have had enough time to turn that double play. It got dicey when he looked the runner back.
Right.
So I think goes with the smart play, getting out at first, but now has to do some damage control.
Yeah, Charlie trying to stand in the fire again.
She's tiring now, as this is the 51st pitch here. In the
Now
third,
that
that's a strike.
her defense has betrayed her.
Heisman not one to intentionally walk a foul. Gets a strikeout.
Oh.
As I was saying.
Center fielder, number 12.
Look at that
No, Heisman
pitch.
he'll come at you.
There's nothing you can do with that pitch other than try and fight it off. I mean, Julio did the best he could with that. Now he's got 2 outs and these runners in the scoring position look a little bit less threatening. SEC speed.
This is a huge at bat.
Another strike. Heisman with the location again. Such an intimidating pitcher. Often unsung part of his game because the location can get a little bit crazy at times, as we see here. Couldn't quite find the plate. Now has to go against Jake Delhomme. It's a swing and a miss. Now it's 1-1. Ooh, that's swing and a miss, strike 2.
Ooh, wants it back.
So it's a big moment here in the game as Julio aims to try and do more damage. He gets a hit right up the middle. Is looking to challenge for 2 runs. No, just 1 as everyone goes station to station. No, the runner's off second. The tag not in time. Oh my.
The pitcher.
I thought the runner could have scored, Train. What?
I don't know. Look at that speed. That's a little dicey.
Really slow. Wow,
That's
really
about
cost
slow.
them a run.
I mean, there's low and there's whatever that speed is. That's like 20 probably.
Oh no, and he let Charlie out of it. Oh no. Yeah,
1
that's
run
wow.
crosses. Yeah,
That's
we've seen
this is
bases loaded scenario, what, 3 times for the Aces?
yeah, and that was a good example, Train, of how those really slow runners. A lot of people think, oh, well, who cares if it's a first baseman or a, a catcher? That extreme slow running can totally screw you over on some of plays like that where it just seems like the runner has to score and you're sending him back.
Yeah, some level of speed, definitely important. Definitely important. Cheer up coming from Pratt. Misses inside. He's on his 45th pitch, so he's catching up quickly to Charlie Baltimore as he gives up a single here with 1 down. Game's all tied up here in the third. All threes. 3-3 in the third.
Number 16.
Many misplay at the plate. Ball misses outside, 2-1 pitch, crushed. Heisman's gonna have to really run for this one. Can he get there? He catches it over the shoulder. The throw goes to second, not first, so there's no play.
Oh, it was such a great swing. I'm happy for
I was
Heisman
so
because
ready.
if he gets doubled up, that would suck.
I was so ready for him to just air him out at first base. I was like, the throw. But yeah, we had a little bit of a snafu there. Still gets out of the inning quickly, and it's still 3-3. The nature of this game, things happen so quickly. Heisman's at the plate now. It's a chance at a little bit of redemption. Didn't really do anything wrong. Didn't really do anything too right on that play. Some may say big defense paid him a little bit of cash. This one's lifted into left field foul territory, and that's caught.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So Yasvir's back at the plate. Third AB of the game.
That's a strike.
Nope, we're 4 innings in here to the World Series, and it's already looking like, you know, it's going to be a great series.
Yeah, a lot of drama, a lot of back and forth already. You know what both these players are capable of. We have so much small ball, so much speed, so much power.
Oh, no,
A
Manny.
little bit of pitching. The pitching, honestly, hit or miss from both these guys, so I think that makes for an
Now
exciting
batting
series.
is the shortstop, number 31.
Strike.
31 swings underneath one, so just around Chez. Next pitch swung on right at Manuel at first. He throws it to first. Now in time.
Now batting,
Almost
the
doubled
first
him up.
baseman,
He
number
was a little bit off the
17.
bag, but the throw was a slight bit delayed.
There's a strike.
Charlie has had the Midas touch as far as getting out of things so far today. Let's see if she can keep it up as her
Oh.
velo dips.
Oh my, that sails just a few feet foul. With Nathan Nibbles, the bad ball hitter, definitely coming into play, and then swinging a pitch, strike 3, ends the inning.
my.
Oh,
That's brutal. Wow, that was almost hit too well, Train. He just completely lit it up, but got ahead of it.
Yeah, sometimes when your eye sees a ball like that, it's a saucer, you know? And you know, in the AAA, what we call it, foul balls like that, we call those tickets to the XBL.
Nope, it's that ball.
You're seeing the ball too well, honey, if you're hitting it sideways foul like that.
Nope, that's low.
We got Nancy Fox looking at a 2-2 count. She checks, and now there's another full. I mean, these two are both just plugging away with their starters, throwing tons of pitches so far. It's only the 4th inning. Swung on up the middle. It's going to be a leadoff hit for Fox.
Now batting.
Magic Man's at the plate, so this is a speedy part of the lineup.
Magic.
You don't want to let both these players on the bases if you're Julio. It could cause some pandemonium. Going with the fork ball, 1-0.
There's a strike.
Becomes 1-1. It is an elite fork ball. You must know. It's an not often seen trait, especially at the high levels of the game.
That's high.
Yeah, it's especially interesting to run that elite forkball with weak junk to begin with.
This one's on a line. The runner's caught off the bag, goes to second instead of first.
Now batting.
So no threat there of double play.
Number 9.
Everybody's okay. Everybody's right where they need to be, as far as Heisman's concerned.
Now
Oh, he's gonna pull Baltimore.
Number 8.
Yes, that is Charlie Baltimore getting lifted for Jackie Jacks, pinch hitter. Let's see if it turns out to bear some fruit here. Heisman does have a pretty nasty bullpen, if my memory serves correctly.
Yeah, Jax is dangerous. She's got a good mix of speed and hitting.
Yeah, this is one of the more well-rounded pinch hitters you'll see. Most bench players are complete tank jobs. Probably not going to be much different in season 20. We got runner going to second, fielder's choice. So we're going to look at Gina Scoops leading off, or leadoff hitter. Back around to the plate with 2 down, runner at second. Good speed, if she can get a single.
Yeah, and kind of like I was saying earlier, Train Crab, once he loses velocity, like you said, those other stats are not going to really hold the line. So I don't know how well Julio watches pitchers, but this is a good time to start watching a pitcher.
Ball.
Can't just rely on that forkball.
Yeah,
Well, he did there,
clocking
though.
88. Yeah, if you misplace that 88 miles an hour over the plate, it's going to be a little bit dangerous, but we are getting into the more mature part of the baseball game. We'll see if he ends up pulling balls
Now
crank.
batting, the second baseman.
Interesting
Number
decision here, coming with Wendy Walker.
It is Wendy, yes. Wendy known to give some trouble at times, but not showing in the stats with that 9 ERA. I think Heisman may be trying to leverage a little bit of length out of his bullpen here.
Yeah, I think so. Train. She doesn't have any kind of a boss trade cooking. She's not a bad pitcher. Has a nice arsenal.
Ball set hard-ish on the ground. Misplay, throws it to first. There's one down, so we're going to see
After
Duke
number
Nuke,
28.
off-speed hitter. Sees a fastball up and over the plate for a ball.
No, inside ball. Ball.
She
This
does
is
have
inside,
that
it's
base
3-0.
on balls. That BB prone can hurt you, especially against somebody with an eye like Julio.
Yeah, pretty big reduction in accuracy here for Walker. Swing and a miss.
Oh, he chased it.
So yeah, count is full. This one's hit up the middle, nicely squared up.
Yeah, that might have also been a ball train, but a great swing from Julio, just dead on that.
Yeah, really well timed. Not the most speed in the world over there at the plate, or over there at first.
Oh, that's a
Into
gift.
center. The sliding attempt wasn't caught, so tough break for Heisman.
Now batting.
He's been having a few of those kind of
Number
mopped
38.
balls.
No, outside.
Yeah, and the problem is it's too early to start turning to monsters, so Wendy's going to have to get out of this on her own.
That's a strike.
Strike misses, or excuse me, catches that bottom corner. It's 2-1, the count. Hitter swings at it. Is it going to be fair? It is.
Oh, boy.
Just down the left field line. He's challenging with the speed now. He is going to score. Ooh, and the throw gets away. Julio's challenging again. The tag, he's out.
Wow. Huge.
Now batting, the pitcher.
It's a big out.
Got
Could-
bailed out.
Could be big.
High ball.
Seemed insignificant at the time, but that could mean getting out of this and leaving it at 1 run.
Yeah, that out is huge. Even not stopping that. Oh, but that hurts.
Yeah, diving attempt just past the glove on RBI single. Heisman throws the ball away again. It's into the dugout. What's going on?
Batting, the right fielder. Number 86.
He's rattled.
What in the world is going on? That was kind of like a Jerry Seinfeld. Anyway, 2 down. Ball's getting thrown all up around the ballpark. Man's on third.
Ball is
And
inside.
Julio's got himself another full count with his leadoff hitter, Hines Ward. Let's see what he does here. It's a broken bat. Ball 4 it was. And the Stars are out of the inning with 2 runs across. Ace is back ahead in a good position. Let's see if he can pitch his way into a deeper lead as the game continues. He's still got his starter in just Julio.
That's high.
Really interesting here how he will approach this. On the ground, it's first in time for out number 1.
The crab is still hanging in there somehow, which gives
No, outside.
every out he can get. Julio's gonna have more and more pen left.
Wow, that was a very, very poorly placed fork ball. It's popped up. Not the swing Heisman wanted to put on it. And there are 2 down.
Number 10.
Ball low. Ball right there.
Foul ball. With Billy Bombs here.
Too low.
2-1 pitch.
Ball inside.
Misses. Makes it 3-1. This is a big hitter's count moment. This is a dicey one. Foul away.
Oh, that's a good foul off. That's a tough pitch considering.
Here comes the 3-2
Another one.
changeup. swung on, fouled away.
Good job by Heisman.
Julio's going for placement with the forkball. This time it's given a charge into left center. Delone, though, has the speed, tracks it down, ends the inning, preserves the lead for the Aces into the sixth.
Yeah, a lot of game to go. Walker is a huge question mark out there. Lack of velo against the Aces is not the best thing. Gets a bit lucky there.
Now batting the short.
There's see one on the ground, taken over to first. Brings up Ranchez again. Ooh, this one's hit hard over to left field, but on a line at Nancy Fox.
The first baseman, number 17.
Another good swing. Didn't seem to quite get his legs under him on that one, though.
That ball hitter hits him into the gap in right center field. He's thinking about two, but does he have the legs? He's absolutely about to
cut it.
Oh, the cut off.
Second
Yeah, that wasn't it, because he was cooked. There's no way he scores to the plate, though, here on this hit. No. Heisman needs to really be careful with these throws.
Yeah, Heisman needs to tighten up his mentality here. I don't like the way he's throwing the ball around.
Oh my, that one is sent almost into the parking lot. A 3-run shot, hanging curveball, obliterated by Julio. The Aces are up 8-3.
Yeah, completely lost his mind there. It's almost time to get Wendy out of there. She's got nothing.
This one's given a charge to dead center. It's going to be caught, though, just in front of the warning track by Mann. That will end the top of the sixth, but the dagger, a big home run.
Yeah, monster play from Julio. He's still got Crab in there.
And Boss Crab trying to finish the job. That's what big Bostons do. He's got 86 pitches on the hill right now. He's going for a big old 87. Throws a pretty limp changeup. Misses for a ball, but...
The one thing I'll say for Crab is Heisman has not been looking better as the velo and stats have dipped. He's looked worse.
Yeah, that is true. The exit velo maybe helps Heisman a little bit. You know, if the pitcher's got a little bit more on his oomph. But right now it's just not working out for him.
Yeah, the accuracy is going to be poor, and Heisman does have an eye, so that's where he can maybe get Crab.
These pitches are missing pretty visibly here, as that's a 4-pitch wall. Nancy Fox up with man on first and one down. Boss Crab looking to probably take a seat now. This is where you would, for those of you that don't know when you should double switch, this is one of those moments.
You know, it should be pointed out that Heisman is a notoriously emotional guy, and so I think we've seen some frustration here, but you can't have frustration in the World Series train. This isn't a scrim or even a regular season game. You've got to dig in against somebody as good as Julio.
Misto calling it like he sees it. That's why he's the man. We got Heisman though trying to recover here. Recover at the plate in real time during a pre-recording game. Jake Delone going to love the dive, so unfortunately does not make it out. It's been a very entertaining game so far, in all facets. Need a few more steals. Ranchez makes a great dive, throws it to first, just barely not in time. It's an infield hit.
Yeah, so now Walker's going to be pulled. You've got 2 runners on. It's only the 6th. It's not the 8th.
Benny Balmer. Yeah, there's plenty of runway still in this game. Carl Dandleton pitching. He's got pretty much just accuracy. He's hopping a 88-mile-an-hour heater up there to the plate with an atrociously slow changeup. Wow, that was beautiful. He gets the out.
Yeah, sometimes those atrociously slow changeups can hurt you.
Yeah, not a lot of exit velo, like we were saying for Heisman here off of the diminished velo from Julio's pitchers. So that's playing into the the game so far. We'll see if Julio can continue to do more damage in the 7th inning. That's a swing and a miss, strike 3. It's on number 1.
The pitcher.
Out of the pen for Heisman.
Yeah, Pickles is not who the Aces want to see in this series. So maybe she can hold it down for a couple innings and give the Stars a chance. It's not like they have done too poorly at the plate, but 3 right now is looking a little bit weak.
Paula Pickles, yeah, the specialist, gets 2 quick outs. Just wants to preserve things as they are for sure. That is lifted to left, should handle the Aces in the 7th, and does. A quick stretch brings us to the bottom half. And it is Disco Inferno, the most expensive SPRP in all 3 leagues, making an appearance here in the World Series.
Yeah, he's taken a lot of strays, but at the same time, Inferno was really tough against me. He was crucial in eliminating Mystery Incorporated. So, yes, he is expensive, but he can pitch.
Yeah, and you get good length out of him as well, as you know, Julio's come to know. He's coming in the 7th inning, probably with a chance to close this game out if things go to plan. Full count though, and that's a leadoff walk.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2.
Great speed at first with that leadoff runner on. Manuel at the plate.
No, outside.
We'll see if she goes.
Right.
1-1 pitch. It's a change up outside. Catches this strike zone ever so slightly. Speed's gonna have to hustle for this one. Doesn't make a diving attempt. The throw goes to third. The runner holds up. So first and second with no outs.
The first baseman, number 11.
A deadly hitter in strokes.
Yeah, big power. Nothing's engaged at this moment, but it doesn't matter. She hits one hard on the line, right at alone. The runner's caught off second. The throw gets in there. This time it's not to the wrong base. It's a double play.
That hurts. That hurts a lot.
Heisman, ooh, definitely feeling the sting of that one as he gets another hit in the inning, but gonna have to leave them at first and third with 2 down.
Okay, now you got to come away with something, right, Train? You have to have something here if you're Heisman.
It's Manny misplay. He hits one hard, high in the air. Speed though, underneath it, not a real threat. Will end the inning. And you were saying about coming away with something there, Mystery Man?
Now batting.
Yeah, you know, he's mixing it up, but at some point you got to cash in.
At some point you gotta cash in. Well, you know, Julio's standing there with a fistful of cash,
Number 31.
and Heisman
Yeah.
is standing outside of the bank at 5:01 at the moment. We're gonna have to see if his fortunes turn with 6 outs left in this one, but it is only game 1 of a very long 7-game series, as we know, and we've seen these types of series go all 7, and sometimes what feels like almost beyond. So a lot to be said for the character of the ball game being played in front of us right now. I think it's going to lead to a very exciting series. Big strikeout, Paula Pickles, like you said, gonna be tough. That specialist ate him up right there. There's 2 down.
Yeah, now he's got her locked in, so she probably can hold a little bit, but now it's getting a little too late when everything you do seems to end up in a double play with somebody running to the wrong base.
2-1 count to the BBH. Nathan Nibbles. Old Nate Nibbles. That's what they call him. With a 3-1 looking to get a big hit, and he puts a charge into one, hit into the right field bullpen. He's going to use all of his speed here to get around the base paths. Yeah, all he really has to do is drop.
Yeah, he really lined. That was a high, somewhat outside pitch, and he just got the reticle there.
This one's lifted out to left. That'll likely end the 8th inning. It does. Fox catches it. And we go to the bottom of the 8th, and it is 6, 7, 8 coming up for the Stars. So yeah, another big shot Both teams close on hits, but the hits been way more effective from the standpoint of the Aces. Also, some tough defense for our Houston Stars here tonight in Game 1. It's difficult, you know, defensive outcomes snowball into some really tough stuff when you're in high-pressure games like this. Because you're already making decisions under both artificial and literal pressure.
Yeah, and if anybody's wondering, I do believe the Aces play at Stade Royale, so that will be our next venue.
Yeah, a little bit of a, you know, show off of some of these newer parks. Some lesser used stadiums getting the limelight here in this AAA World Series. Much like our players, you know. Two players that, again, were not picked as your #1 World Series contenders to start AAA season 19, but standing here at the top of a very tough gauntlet of players that's, you know, included many longtime XBLers, many longtime AAAers that also are long overdue for World Series themselves.
Yeah, and like we've been saying for a lot of seasons, but certainly this season, anybody 1 through 15 can make, anybody who makes the playoffs. You know, I think the last lot was Johnny and Rise and a few others. You know, that's probably not going to be a World Series winner. But, you know, you don't have to go up much further than that to see players like Julio and Heisman that, you know, Ed, you know, a bunch of them that you know, yourself, you know, you didn't finish first or second, but, you know, you're dangerous as anybody.
Ricks, yeah.
Ricks, exactly.
Many unsung heroes in the AAA that are fighting for that first title, and today these two have the privilege of kicking off a very, very exciting World Series, and we've just been on a huge monologue kind of tangent thing here while Heisman actually just scored a run. He's been kind of making his way around the base paths here with speed and efficiency. He's got he had a double, a single, now he's got a runner at third with 2 down, and the leadoff hitter scoops us at the plate trying to extend things. Now, Julio's got Inferno, and he also has someone else in his crown who's got some decent bullets, so not yet without options.
Yeah, the one thing for Heisman, I don't think the velo necessarily bothers him. So he can hit these pitchers if he just can get momentum, which he did get there on a walk.
Oh, left center field. That's it real deep. Delhomme can't catch it. It's over his
glove. Oh, my.
One's going to score. Here comes another one. It's going to be 9-6 on a triple. A little bit of a misplay there from Julio.
Yeah, I don't feel like he made a mistake. I think that was just RNG. The ball was just a half stride away. Great swing, though.
1-1 pitch now, and as Heisman tries to creep ever closer with his big hitter Strokes. She hits it hard, but it's the center field too deep, or too high underneath it. And that'll end the inning. So we're looking at the top of the ninth, 9-6 here.
Number 28.
Yeah, the Stars did cash in something there. I mean, now not long ago we were talking about 3. Now they got 6. They've still got Pickles out there fighting.
This one's hit on the line right at misplay.
Now batting, the center fielder,
SEC speed at the plate now with 1 out. Hits it hard right at Manuel.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 38.
And now it is Jake Delhomme.
No, inside ball.
Still being hit with that specialist from Pickles. It's being effective here. That's kind of held the Aces. This one's hit over to second where Scoops can handle it. There's out number 3, and we're going to the bottom of the 9th here in Game 1.
Yeah, he's equal on hits. It's an uphill battle big time, but Inferno is tiring. You know, if he gives up even one single, you know, this can start to slip away.
He is tense as well. To Billy Bombs. Ooh, this one's hit just foul.
Good swing from Bombs.
And we've got the 0-2. Now a 1-2. Swung on a cutter, kind of jams him, but it's into no man's land in center where it's going to get down for a lead off single.
Wow, that's an absolutely star-studded swing from Billy Bombs on a corner pitch. And yes, it was a weak hit, but you can't really do much more than that, Train. That's a great single.
Number 53.
No, really, really good piece of hitting from Heisman. Got to be there to swing at it, and got to square it up decent enough to get that hit. He did everything he needed to. It is Bobson Dubnut getting the call out of the pen. Bobson Dubnut. He is he's a pitcher. You love to see it.
Oh, he
throws a
meatballs it.
really mean changeup. He does a really, really mean changeup, does Bobson. Bobson's got 2 on, no outs here, and it's Dylan Dirtbag. That's his enemy here, his foe.
Yeah, he basically has accuracy, so if he's not being accurate, Heisman's going to go off on this. This is a hittable pitcher.
Yeah, this is the next best option out of Julio's pen. It's not really built for what some would say the long haul. Oh no, everybody's all crisscrossed. There's no one's able to be tagged. So Heisman's lucky there.
Number 13.
And now you've got Fox up there.
A bases loaded situation, but it's hit the second. Throw goes over there, then back to first.
He's got to run.
A run does score. It's a fielder's choice. 9-7. This is the winning run at the plate.
Magic Man.
There's a strike.
He's begging for a meatball.
It is Magic Man. He's got clutch. One more pitch.
There it is.
Swung on right at Mock.
Oh,
Caught
no.
over first.
Are you kidding me?
Game's over. Game's over. 9-7.
Oh, boy. Wow, that hurts, man. That's a good swing. Great
Wow.
game. Great
That
game
was
from both of them.
insane. Fun game. I had a lot of fun calling that one. That was really back and forth. These two know how to put on a show, that's for sure. I think we're in for a good one, Mystery Man.
Absolutely.
All right, that does it for game 1. Julio wins it by a score of 9-7. The Stars out-hit the Aces, but the big fortune comes in the big power from the Aces, as many may say, could set them apart in this series. We'll see what game 2 is going to bring us. We're going to take a brief moment to step away. We'll be RB. Stade Royale, the setting for Game 2 of XBL Season 19 AAA World Series. Julio came away with the victory in Game 1 ever so slightly by a score of 9-7. Base runners galore as the players exchange pleasantries again, and the Houston Stars and Heisman aim to even up the series. They are the away team. They're going to dig in here first at the plate.
Number 1.
He's going to try and ride some of this momentum from Game 1 into Game 2. He's facing off against Todd Gonzalez.
A beautiful night venue. Oh, no.
Second pitch of the game, Gonzalez takes one to the dome.
Shortstop. Number
Wow,
2.
a bonzo shot.
He's got to be feeling it. Velo is nuked to the max as he actually was looking pretty handsome there with the stats. It's a shame we're not going to get to see them as this one is lifted to center field. SEC speed gets underneath of it. That was hit pretty hard by Heisman, but just underneath.
Now batting.
Yeah, this will be interesting, Train, because we didn't really see Heisman get better against weak Velo last game.
He does get a steal there with his stealer And lead off here.
Scoops.
Yeah, it's Gina Scoops. Strokes hits one to left where Delone can handle it. Makes a good catch. There's 2 down. Heisman wants to do something better with these pitches from the diminished pitcher,
Number 10.
as he's only going to see him for a limited time. But as we said last game, he's had some trouble with low velo. Hit up the middle. It's going to be a single, possibly a double. He gets caught up into a rundown. 1 run does score.
Wow, great speed from Scoops. For a second, I thought she was dead, but now I think it was actually the right move to cut that off. She was gone.
Yeah, those max speed players, they're nice. Gotta load your team up with a couple of those. I think I got, 1 or 2. So they're nice to have. Base rounder. I think I'm gonna take a moment here and just say, great trait, underrated. And we've got the runner at first with a 2-1 count. Heisman takes the outside pitch inside, or pulls it. And the 2-2 swung on. That's also pulled foul.
Man, this is a great start from Heisman. He's already got a trashed pitcher. He's got a run in his pocket, and now he's got more.
Yeah, that forkball was hung. He's got the runner going all the way around there from first as he was hitting and running. That's an easy double, an easy RBI, 2-0.
Number
Yeah,
18.
far too many forkballs in a row for Julio. I'm not sure why he thought he could get away with that with no velo, no junk.
Yeah, Gonzalez now tense as well. The stats are just basically non-existent.
No, outside.
3-0 pitch. Ooh, swung on to hit the left. Not quite squared up by Heisman, so catchable by Delone.
Folks, check the
And the Aces are out of the first after the injury. It is 2-0. Francis Longshot, the starter for the Houston Stars, gets a first pitch ground out to start the bottom of the first inning in Game 2.
Third baseman, number 33.
Next pitch swung on. That's hit into right, so there's a runner at first.
That was a good pitch, but Julio took that pitch to right field really nicely there.
Number 31.
Yeah, went with the pitch for sure. Got to be able to do that, just kind of hit it where it's pitched, get the best result you can get out of it. Putting the ball in play is always, one of the most important things in the game of baseball. Can't do much if you don't put it in play. Swing and a miss, strike 3 as we see that in action. Nathan Nibbles now at the plate.
Number 17.
Nibbles batting.
I don't think you.
Ball inside.
You're second?
I was just gonna say I don't think you give Nibbles a pitch here.
Yep, inside.
Now with the BBH, you have to be very, very careful where you leave it too, even if it is off the
Ball
plate.
inside.
We see a 3-0. Big pitch from Longshot. Bites the zone, so Heisman gonna challenge him. Gonna try and get him to get himself out here. The curveball hit on a line to right on a slide. It's caught. Nice job by Bombs.
Yeah, Heisman played that just right. Sometimes it's better to fall behind against someone that has a BBH because then they're kind of erring toward getting that walk, and then you can sometimes, get a corner pitch in there.
That one was right down the middle, speed. Be able to get there easily.
Center fielder, number 7, Magic.
But it was a pitch that Heisman again knows he can handle. He doesn't want to let too many of these go for too long. As we know, he had to try and come from behind last game. It did not quite work. So he wants to try and stay ahead.
Yeah, and with Julio's bat, no amount of runs is too many. He's gonna have to cash in. 2 is certainly not a game winner.
Runner goes out at second. Great throw. Tough timing on the jump as well from Heisman. It's difficult to predict those. Steelers, quite the luxury when you have it. Trying to do it the old-fashioned way. A lot of the times you could get thrown out.
It feels like Heisman has adjusted to the forkball, but Julio continues to force feed that forkball.
There's another one there to start the AB. 0-1 pitch, misses. 75-mile-an-hour changeup. That is the slowest pitch, I think, maybe in the game. Maybe the curveball is a little slower. This one's lifted. Mac makes the over-the-shoulder dive. What a play. What a play. Keeps it at 2-0.
Number 5.
That's down.
This is the guy who just made the play, Reg Mock. He's going to ground out, though, to his counterpart at second here in the second inning. And there's one out, and Duke Nuke now at the plate. Duke Nuke, good power, good contact, not a ton of speed. Tip catcher, off-speed hitter. Already threw that runner out in the game, so he's probably feeling good. If he gets a hit here, he might push the mojo.
Nope, the inside.
Yep.
2-1. Swung on, left center field gap. That's definitely going to help the mojo. As that looks like extra bases for old Duke Nuke, even though he's got to take, assisted electric scooter to second base. He does get there.
Number 12.
Yeah, and we've already seen Heisman wants to run, so getting that catcher pumped in up into locked in is really good for Julio. Kind of cut down some of that running.
99 power on the curveball, 85 power on the meatball. Julio wants both those pitches back desperately. This one's hit on the ground. Throw goes to first in time. There's 2 outs. He's kicking himself a little bit for those. Gotta have a short memory, though, as you move on to Jake Delhomme. So we're gonna miss strike 3 from Francis Longshot. Or strike 1, excuse me, not strike.
That's a strike.
There's 2. And then this one is flipped out to left as a catchable. It has to be played in front of Fox, so a run does score. It is 2-1 here in game 2.
Yeah, it feels like a lot has happened, Train, but all we've got is a 2-1 game in the second.
Yeah, these two have had a funny way of making that happen so far early in the ball game. There's a lot of action early in the last one too, and it was only 2-0, and then I think 2-2 shortly thereafter. This one is hit foul. 1-1 pitch now upcoming to Pele Rodriguez. So he has been lifted, the injured pitcher. There's out number 3. And we are going to see Disco Inferno come back out. The SPRP going to try and get the most length he can out of him here as Julio.
Number 2.
This is what they're built for. And now, he's not looking so silly for spending a couple extra bucks on the guy. I mean,
that is, yeah.
It's coming into play right when you need it the most, right? I mean, isn't that why you do anything with your team?
Yeah. I mean, the biggest play of having a great SPRP is when your pitcher takes one to the noggin.
Yeah, so he does it here in a World Series, and now let's see if the Aces can lock it down and recover from here. It's going to be a big plus points for old Disco Inferno if that ends up being the case. Kelly Strokes is the hitter, 3-1 the pitch. Popped, foul, playable for Sphere. He does get there. There's 2 down for Billy Bonds.
Number 10.
Yeah, one thing that plays to Heisman's favor is he has seen Inferno now, and I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe these two, when recording, played these games in sets of, at least for the first couple, sets of 2. So Heisman should be ready for Inferno.
He only just recently saw him at the end of game 1 for sure. So 3-0 pitch. This is low.
Bombs is looking good in this series. I like what he's doing out there.
Such a difficult hitter to get out in the Stars lineup. And then he leads to this man on deck here who gets a hit right up the middle. And he's challenging for third. Looks like he's going to get there ahead of the throw. He does. First and third, 2 outs for Dylan Dirtbag.
Number 18.
Now all of a sudden, it gets a little bit dicey against these Stars. A lot of really good contact hitting style from Heisman produces a lot of these strung together rallies. This one gets hard hit up the middle, and that's an RBI.
Inferno got burned up on that.
Inferno indeed.
Batting, the left fielder, number 13.
We reset back to first and third again. 2 down. Instead now it's 3-1 instead of 2-1. The 1-1 pitch to Nancy
Fox. She is ready to go with that RBI hero.
You can see Heisman looking for a pitch to hit. Julio's being super careful with the curveball. He's going to try and get it all the way as high as he can get it. It's hit on the ground. That's the double play ball. Ooh, there's only 1 out, so that'll end the inning.
That was a fantastic pitch train. Really good.
Yeah, that's about as good as a curveball you're going to see. That's a Burning Eyes special right there. Julio pulled it off with perfect replication.
The third baseman, number 33.
Yes, Fears at the plate after a quick ground out, and this one's hit over to second on a line. Scoops makes the catch. 2 down for Otis Ranchez.
Number 31.
Strike in there.
Ball, that's inside.
And then ball high.
Ball inside.
This one's hit up the middle, playable. Not really. Ranchez gets the hit off the end of the bat, ends up with a result, and it passes the baton to Nathan Nibbles, who is very, very dangerous.
Yeah, that was a case of the hitter just overpowered a good pitch, and this is not who you want to see coming up next.
The pitch to Nibbles, it's crushed right center. Way back there, it's going to be caught at the warning track by Bombs. He will go to the 4th inning.
Number 7, Magic
Wow,
Man.
location bailed him out.
It did indeed. Any closer to the plate, and that's probably crushed by old Nathan Nibbles there. This one's fouled away. It's quickly 0-2 to Magic Man. He hits this one over to short. Ranchez makes the grab one down.
The pitcher, number 4.
Pitcher Francis long shots at the plate. Gets her chance to hit. One swung underneath. He's now 1-1, hit on the ground. Throw goes from third over to first. In time, there are 2 outs forging the Scoops. Swung on, hit hard at the middle speed, picks it up on a hop. There is a single.
She may take off here, Train, but I think that catcher might still be locked in. I'm not sure. Apparently not. Still a good arm.
Yeah, still a good arm either way. Oh, he gets to third, almost gets to second. You know, if he was a real diddler, he might have snuck a run in there.
You're probably
But
right.
I don't know if that's part of old Heisman's game.
Not quite that advanced, but he's a good runner.
Runner does go. He gets the motion going, and he's thinking about third again. Run does score. He's going to remain at second. It's 4-1 in favor of the Stars.
Number 10.
Oh, and here's Bombs. Bombs kind of feeling it. Has that mind gamer.
Big moment here from Billy Bombs.
Strike.
Wants to continue to kind of twist the knife here after the early pitcher injury. Has created some really good scenarios for this Houston Stars team, and it is crushed to left.
Oh,
Can
he
it get
waited
over
for
the
his.
wall? It is off the yellow line. It's a fair ball. The words popping up definitely probably freaked you out for a minute if you're Heisman.
The third baseman.
Looked like home run for a second, at least to me.
Yeah, that was a great swing from Bombs.
It's a big, long, loud single.
Heisman is doing a good job of punishing mislocated changeups.
Yeah, missing the off speed has been definitely what's hurt Julio quite a bit. Even in game 1 and now into game 2 as well. This one's hit over short, has to get picked, has to be a good throw, and it is. Out number 3, we go to the bottom of the 4th. Runs do cross the plate. It is 5-1 in favor of the Houston Stars.
Yeah, and you need to get going right now if you're Julio, because you don't want to be facing pickles late in the ball game, you know, down 5 or 6 runs. You need to get a couple back.
Yeah, that specialist coming into play definitely will make it tough.
You bet that's a strike.
5-hole hitters at the plate, trying to lead the inning off and start something for his team, but he swings underneath it. Strikeout, out number 3, or excuse me, out number 1.
Number 28.
Mixing things up. We've got the next hitter for Julio hits one into right for a quick single on the first pitch. That was nicely located there somewhat by Heisman, but Julio with the power does a good job.
And Longshot is hittable. He's a good pitcher, but he's not exceptional. I think Julio can handle, maybe get a run or two here.
That is hit hard out to right. Catchable by Billy Bombs.
That's just a good pitch.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 38.
DeLome's hit swings on a line right at Kelly Strikes at first.
Now batting.
So there is the out
Number
to
18.
end the fourth. We go to the top of the fifth.
That's inside.
Nobody was gonna swing on that one.
1-0 pitch.
Ball, that's
This is
outside.
outside. And we look at 2-0 here. It's swung on deep to right center field. Speed uses all of it to
Now
get
batting,
there.
the left fielder, number 13.
And we see Nancy Fox at the plate here in the fifth with one out.
That's down.
Another one that's lifted high in the air to center. This one not quite hit as hard. It'll be easy catch
Now batting,
for
the
SEC
center
Speed.
fielder, number 7, Magic
And his
Man.
counterpart, Magic Man, comes to the plate with 2 down.
Ball.
1-0 pitch.
Strike.
In there for a strike. Disco Inferno is tense, so his stats are a little diminished.
Pitch high.
It's 46
He is
pitch.
getting, you know, some wear out of Inferno, which is good.
Ball
He is
four.
definitely making him throw pitches as he works a walk there.
Now batting, the pitcher, number 4.
Gonna leave him in.
Strike.
Great speed at first. Long shot at the plate. Wants to do damage. It's the pitcher,
No,
though.
inside.
We did see Heisman get a pitcher hit last game.
Down.
I would run here, and then if it goes, pinch hit.
That's a strike.
Runner does go. It's called on a line, though. That ends the inning. We go to the bottom of the fifth.
Tried to do a hit and run. Not a bad play.
Yeah, not the worst call. Just didn't quite come to fruition. We've seen a lot of those go through the pitcher, so who's to say? Disco Inferno is lifted for Super Kalo.
13.
This one's hit off the hands, but pushed into the grass out there in the outfield. That is a pinch hit single, so good choice by Julio.
The right fielder, number 86.
Yeah, any base runners right now with no outs, especially, is massive.
Hines Ward hits it hard to center where man has to get underneath it. There's one down.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 33.
Sphere at the plate.
Strike.
Is he leaving that pinch hitter on first? He doesn't have a runner?
Ball.
Perhaps not. In this scenario, I usually bring in one of the intended relief pitcher with
Right.
the speed.
You could bring a starter in, right, to run.
You could.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 31.
That's outside.
Oh my,
Oh, no.
Folks, it's a one-run ball game. That one's absolutely nuked by Julio by Ranchez. 445 feet out there to left center field. Puts a huge exclamation point on the game here. Let's see what he can do now with only one run down.
Yeah, and you can see that the stadium is full. Every fan that paid for a ticket, they paid for a ticket so they could hear that sound from Julio.
Yeah, the old
That's a
zip.
strike.
That is a beautiful sound in this game. This one's hit hard as well, but on a line on the ground of Manuel throws it to first. There are 2 down in the inning. Now Rich Mock at the plate.
Number 5.
He hits that one up the middle. It's going to be a 2-out single.
Now batting.
Yeah, and if you're Heisman here, you can't lose this ball game. You've gotta really dig deep here. I think he can hold, but Julio has momentum.
Yeah, quickly got the ground out throw, went to first. That ends the inning. Now a choice here for Julio out of the pen. It's going to be Bobson Dugnut, who ended the last game.
Batting, the second baseman.
Yeah, see,
Number one.
Julio's pen is not has a long ways to go here, and Dugnut did not look fantastic last game.
It's a leadoff single here in the 6th. Let's see what Julio can do to perhaps turn 2.
Now batting, the
At least to
shortstop.
get the innings as short as possible for his bullpen. High curveball in for a strike.
You bet that's a strike.
Check swing in there for a strike as well. Good location. Runner goes on the ground. Ranchez still through to the second. It's in time. Throw goes to first. In time. That's a double play.
Now batting, the first baseman. Number 11.
That's huge.
Yeah, the fans are really getting excited now here for the home team.
Ball, that's inside. Ball outside.
This one hit. Hines Ward makes the grab out and right. That ends the inning. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 7, 8, 9 coming up.
Yeah, this is it right here. This is what they're looking for, is for him to get going.
Number 12.
Oh, and here's Pickles. He immediately tries to stifle it, but this is still early for Pickles. So if you can get to her, and there's a nice single.
Yeah, with the specialist in the game now impacting Del Home. Speed at first. 3 bars of pressure. Let's see what Julio can do to try and tie it up.
Interesting that Heisman is consistently missing with balls against the first pitch prayer in Del Home.
Ball's hit on the ground. Is it a double play ball? Del Home has too much speed. It ends up being a fielder's choice.
Number 53.
Strike.
Not one to utilize the running game, but this is a scenario where it could be to his benefit.
Somewhat
See Heisman
interesting,
thinking
Brain,
it. Yeah.
to see the RP being allowed to hit here.
Oh, and it's a bunt. Oh, it's popped up. Oh, it's caught. It's thrown to first. That's a double play. Oh, man. Oh, that hurts.
Boy.
Ow.
Now batting, the right field.
It is
been
still
there.
1 run. Yeah, that's tough.
We've all galaxy brained ourselves into thinking let's take a couple pitches with the RP and then drop the bunt and then absolutely flubbed it like that. So we're all feeling Julio's feel there on the
Yeah,
play.
every time I do that, Drain, I tell myself I'm never going to bunt again.
And every time you do that, again, that's what happens.
That's right.
Ooh, and a tough dive means a runner gets second here
Number
with a
16.
ton of speed. Now it's a dangerous scenario for the Stars to try and extend the lead. It's crushed to center field. Speed, though, gets to the warning track. Heisman going to tag up. It's a great throw, but not in time.
Yeah, that was a total gift. Heisman completely cranked that ball, but too high.
Dylan Dirtbag looking to hit, fouls it away. That's a changeup he wants back for sure. He took a moment.
Yeah, these
one.
off-speed pitches down the middle to Heisman is just really dangerous.
Risky business. Runner's got a ton of speed, so there's no way you're challenging that. Throw has to go to first. Run scores on the fielder's choice. It is 6-4, 2 outs here in the 7th. This one's flipped out to right. Could it be a fair ball? It is right on the line. Oh, it gets past the glove of Hines Ward. Heisman thinking 3. He rounds second. There he goes. He's on his way. He thinks again. Now he's in a rundown. How's it going to play out? Mock chases him. Ooh, he does the diddle. He's gonna be
no.
Safe at third. Safe with the diddle.
Number 7, Magic.
Oh, no.
We said he couldn't do it. We said he couldn't diddle.
We did. We said we
said he
couldn't do it.
couldn't. And he did it.
He wasn't advanced enough.
You said it. You said that.
I said exactly that.
He shows you who's advanced. As he's in the World Series and we're standing here commentating it. Runner's at third. What a fun pair of games we've had here tonight, folks.
Man, he shut me up there.
This one's hit over to Mock. It is picked and then thrown to first. That'll end the top of the 7th. Another run crosses, though. And some fun, interesting stuff occurs. But we're now into the bottom of the 7th where the Aces can easily get back into business.
Yeah, and you love to see it, Train. We've got hate in the chat telling Julio what he should have done there.
Let him know. 2 here. Pitch misses way low from Paula Pickles.
Yeah, the Aces are not done here. Pickles is not going to last forever out there, but she burns him bad there.
Throw to first. There's one down. Yao Sphere going to bat. And you got Julio to go fish there.
You know, he does have a brutal submariner, does Heisman, a right-hander that could come in later on, but I'm not sure that pitcher will bother Julio quite as much as Pickles is really tough.
Yeah, she's definitely causing some problems with and without the specialist. I mean, her stats are top, the arm slot's hard, pitch selection's good, so Heisman's got himself a very good reliever. It's definitely part of what's gotten him this far. There's 2 down in the bottom of the 7th. Paula Pickles gets the grounder over to second, throws to first in time. We're now on to the 8th.
Now back, the pitcher, number 12.
Yeah, Pickles ain't coming out.
Takes a good swing, too, and it's through the right side.
She wants to score a run.
Now batting, the second
It's all about
baseman.
that sweet, sweet mojo. Look at the speed on her as well. She's already feeling good with the locked in. I wouldn't be surprised if she goes. Is that street legal? I mean, that's a ton of speed.
A 660 plus locked in is pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Now
Get the
batting,
pop out
the
here
shortstop,
for the first
number
out. Now
2.
Eduardo Manuel is at the plate, the shortstop. He crushed a homer in the last game in the losing effort. Just to try to do more damage here. Well, it goes to second. Throw over there onto first. It's 4-6-3 double play. Ends the top of the 8th. Good job by Julio to get the outs there.
Oh, and look who's leading off here, big man.
Nibbles could easily get himself on base or beyond. Let's see what he can do. High ball. 2-1 pitch. Swung on just late. Paula Pickles feeling herself with the locked in here. Next pitch, 2-2. Swung on. It's outside on the ground. It scoops. Thrown to first. And there's 1 out.
That last pitch was a really rough one.
Number 5.
Shake Delhomme sees a strike in there low. Next pitch swung on over to third. Misplay. Picks it up. Throws it to first. And there are 2 down here. So 4 outs left for the Aces to try and come away with a 2-0 series lead here. 4 outs for Heisman to try and tie this series up. It's popped over to left. That'll make it 3 outs.
Yeah, wow. Pickles is just, she's so brutal.
Number 11.
He's done well with her in both games thus far.
That's a strike and a half, my friend.
I do recall her being difficult for my team, centered around a few good lefties as well.
Now batting, the right field.
Got Billy Bombs at the plate with the Mind Gamer.
Mistake.
Ooh, yeah, mistake pitch hit right through the hole. It's going to be an easy single. Heisman could have wanted even more from that, but we'll be happy to have that speed on the bases.
Number 16.
Swing and a miss. Bobson Dugnut still in the game, picking up for the SPRP. With all being said, Julio has held the game in a pretty good spot, having lost his starter when he did.
Good job by Heisman there. Somehow found a seeing eye single and took it to third base.
With a ton of speed, runner goes. Throw goes to second, on to first, in time for the double play. Huge moment there in the game.
This is
Julio
not
goes to
over
the
now.
ninth.
You just
No,
need
it
a
is
single.
not. Yeah, single, and then the tying run comes up. Julio needs to get speed on here. A little
Well, he was
hack.
late there. He was right on that train.
Little hack. Goes fishing. The throw to first from third in time, so the speed erased.
Number 38.
Jake Delhomme will bat against the specialist, not being lifted here. 1-0 pitch.
The Pickle's extremely heavy-handed in this game.
Hit hard, but to third again. Misplay, throws it to first. Another out to third. And this is Doug Dunn. He's going to get lifted here for the pinch hitter. It is pinch hit
Number
off.
50.
Ooh, smokes it foul. 0-1 pitch to hitter. 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. This is a big moment for Paula Pickles, her 40th pitch of the game. Swung on to short. Manuel picks it up. Throws it over to first in time, and that'll do it for game number 2 of Season 19's XBL World Series. Heisman's tied it all up 1-1 in really stunning fashion. 2 2-run ball games. A lot of fun to call. A ton of action. We really did see pretty much everything you could feel like you could see here tonight.
Yeah, it was basically dead even train. They were who we thought they were. Meatballs here and there on both sides, but they both consistently hit. There was a lot of innings from both of them where they had multiple runners and didn't cash in. So I'm pretty impressed with the hitting.
Yeah, no, definitely impressed with the hitting as well. I mean, both players played their game. Julio had the power. He set the table for himself, got the big home runs. Heisman had the setting the table and then the big running game and, finding the gaps and getting those runners from first to third a lot. He plays a pretty advanced style of baseball as well. So it's very, very exciting to see them pull all the tools out of their locker. It was really a pleasure to call. And I think the rest of this World Series, as we know, it is the culmination of Season 19. This is the final World Series we've been waiting on to finish this thing off. I mean, we're set for a good finish, so it should be exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, anybody who watched these 2 games is going to be super excited for the rest of the series. You got 2, really competitive players and sort of contrasting styles, but it seems like the maturity of both of them has brought them closer together to where they both know they got to pitch. They both know they got to hit. Heisman's a much better hitter than he used to be. Julio's a much better pitcher than he used to be. So, now it's just a game on.
Yeah, game on indeed. We'll be following up as we do have games 3 and 4 in the bank for y'all. We're going to see where we'll get those casted possibly tomorrow night, definitely by Saturday. And then we'll be into the final portions of this series and then be waiting on that cup final. And season 20 is on our horizon. So, get those signups in, folks, for the upcoming season. Enjoy the rest of the cup and enjoy the rest of this World Series as, the action never really feels like it stops here at this point in the XBL. We're always kind of going day in and day out. But season 19 will be done soon, and it's been a very, very exciting one. So, again, Mystery Man, pleasure to be with you, my friend. A pleasure as always.
Yeah, thanks, Train. I appreciate you producing these games like this, getting us going here, getting us hopefully through this series, because season 20 is it's such a big deal to do 20 seasons. Flash started this Discord. It wasn't even, I don't think it was even, there was no PC. I think it was all Xbox or something like that. And it just grew and grew and grew. And it's the excitement of the players, the people that are helping people build rosters, that are encouraging players when they're kind of down and not sure they want to play. It's so much fun when you put your heart into it. So thanks a lot, Train, and the rest of you out there in chat world, we'll probably see you tomorrow night.
For sure. As very well said, Mystery Man. Let's stick with it. Let's get these games done, and we'll be moving on into the most exciting time in our history as a group, which is season 20. So get excited, folks, and get excited for more baseball. We'll see you all next time. Have a safe and pleasant evening, everyone. Bye-bye.